at that. That is long-tailed tuna coming right under my boat. You! Yeah, baby. G'day everyone, welcome back to Big Bite Fishing. I haven't posted for a while, but this is my first solo fishing trip on the boat for 2026. Hop on board, let's go see what's biting.
Well, the boat hasn't been used for a while, so there's a few little jobs to take care of. First of all, new bearings and grease in the jockey wheel, plus a new handle. Easier to wind now. And then the winch strap. The hook was totally seized up. It was getting old, so just replaced that. Pretty straightforward job again. And the motor guide wiring has disintegrated with the heat over time. Time for a new wiring loom, which is going to be pushing $1,000, so electrical tape for now.
Big bite fishing, we're up before the dawn. Sun coming up, get the sunscreen on. Punch it out wide, no time to waste. Screamer reels, it's a high-speed chase. Running with the tide, yeah, big tides roll. Weather's wild, we're on the troll. Punch it out wide where the monsters bite. Bend in the rods, yeah, hold on tight. Big bite fishing, chasing that bite. From the break of dawn to the edge of night. Blue seas calling, don't think twice. Hook, line and sinker, we fish her on.
Well, the troll didn't really go all that well. Got a hook up, it was a small mackerel, lost it pretty close to the boat. Probably just a school mackerel.
This one's on.
And then got back on the troll and it was just disastrous. I usually fish without wire, haven't had too much problem in the past, but today, totally different story.
Oh, it bit me off.
What a schmozzle.
Far out. Just lost 2 lures. Definitely got to get wire. Oh, I can't believe it. Clean off. Cod, not much good for anything. Well, they've only got to be 32 centimetres. This is 43. Definitely a keeper. He's a nice one. Measure 53 centimeters. Nice. Now he bleeds out. size, he's decent size. On, off, lost it, done. Yep. Yep. That's a grassy for sure. Yep. Another nice grass emperor. Oh, thought it was snagged. Oh no. Get him off. Get off. Get off. Get off. Oh, damn, I thought I had the bottom. Whew. This is a spot for them. Oh yeah, another nice one. Beautiful. Looks like I lost my sinker. No? What's going on here? Where did this line come from? Let's try and work out what's going on here. Just do a measure. Look at the blood still. 50 centimeters. Let's go to the little squid rex. That's not a squid rex, a little squid anyway. Ooh. What was that? He's on. Oh, what is it? There he is. Oh, big queenie. Look at that. That is long-tailed tuna coming right under my boat. You. Yeah, baby. Let's see what happens when you throw a soft plastic at them. Oh my god. That was epic.
Well, this first tuna hookup didn't last too long, only a minute or so of fighting, and it turned out the actual swivel broke. I don't know whether I used an old swivel, but yeah, it just basically snapped. snapped. Had another hookup. Actually, this one, I think it was a shark. There was some big commotion going on top. Cast out to it and got bitten off, basically. And had my other rod set up, put on a big 7-inch soft plastic, and had another crack. But at this stage, my camera wasn't recording, which really wasn't good. Anyway, this is what happened.
I don't think that was filming. That sucks. Oh, down to the iPad. Just bus stops. Woo. 105 centimeter long tail. I'm stuffed. Woo. Yeah, baby. Yeah, 105. Oh, that was on the Rapala 7-inch Crush City. I think it was 7 or 8.0. Bought it just for that, for a long tail. On the 8-foot blue backer, dye with Saltist. I am very happy because I was pretty much heading in. And there's my long tail. So today, this is what did the damage on the long tail. It's a 7-inch Crush City from Rapala. Soft plastic paddle tail. 2-ounce jig head with a loop knot. And I've caught 2 or 3 long tail on this now, and on this style of lure anyway. Does the job every time. 7-inch, perfect size for long tail.
I can't believe it, what a letdown. Literally just before I got home, 200 meters from home, the car started rattling and blew out the back tire. Got into the driveway okay, but there's another job to do and more money to spend.
That's my about 105 centimeter long-tailed tuna. Put up a huge fight. Pity my GoPro ran out of batteries. Actually hooked onto, this is the third one I hooked onto. First one dropped it, second one the swivel actually broke. So this is a nice way to finish off the day fishing. A lot of meat in this. And here's today's catch, 3 nice blue line or grassy emperor. I'm doing a lemon butter garlic whole fish dish today. Get some of these shearing scissors or fish scissors off Temu, like $7. Great for cutting through the fins, save your fishing and filleting knife. Cuts through these little fins really easily. That's what you want to do to prepare your whole fish. Couldn't quite fit it in the pans, had to cut the tail off. I'll still cook it up. You want to score the fish. You do about 3 or 4 slices across each side of the body, and that's going to let the juices and the butter and the oil get in there for more flavour. Need some lemons for this. Grabbed a couple off the tree, pretty easy. Handy having a lemon tree, that's for sure. You want to dry your fish down, pat it dry with some paper towels. It's the way to go. Dry it off. You want to slice your lemons up, and you want to stuff the gut cavity with your lemon. And over the surface of both sides of the fish, you're going to rub some olive oil and then sprinkle with some salt. I've got a bit of garlic salt here for a bit more flavour. And here's some dill. You can get that from Woolies or your supermarket. You're going to stuff it into the gut cavity and use a little bit of it later on in the sauce. So stuff all the goodness in there. Should mention there was some garlic cloves also stuffed into the cavity as well. You're going to pop it into the preheated oven at about 180 degrees, I think it was. You need to chop up some garlic. Actually, crushing it up seemed the easier way to go, so I crushed it up. And that's going to be the basis of the sauce. You're going to add some butter in there. How much do you need? Doesn't really matter. I just put a few dollops in there. That's going to give you that nice sort of base to pour over the fish. It's going to soak into the meat. It's in there with the garlic, and I'm just putting it in the microwave. You just need to put on a low, medium setting for not too long, just until it melts, really. A bit more of that dill, I'm going to chop it up, and that's going to go into that melted butter and garlic mixture, and it's going to add a really nice flavour. And squeeze some lemon in there. I probably squeezed about 1.5 lemons. They're only small lemons. Get that into the mixture there. Pour it over the fish. As you see, it goes into all those little cuts that we put onto the outside. Throw it back in the oven, and there's your result. Bon appetit. Beautiful. No wastage. Thanks for watching.